Good afternoon, Parkland friends and family.
Hi, Parkland.
Jason and I here with this week's edition of the Bulletin. We have lots of Christmassy things to share.
Yes, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks.
It is. So let's just get started here. Our first thing is Sunday night. This Sunday night, the 13th, is our Parkland Family Christmas Night. Now, this is combining two events that we've done separately in the past. This is combining the hanging of the greens and what we used to call a choir cantata.
Yeah.
So we're putting those together. It will be at 6. It will be on Facebook and YouTube. And so as part of this, there'll be readings and hymns and scripture, non-scripture readings and scripture readings.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a point where Pastor Chris will bring a message, and then you'll get your Parkland Christmas ornament and hang it on the tree as part of the event. So Jason's been working really hard recording and editing all of this. So anything else we need to know about that, Jason?
It's going to just be a great night
Yeah.
together around the Christmas tree and the either television or
Right.
laptop, and worship together as a family across the city. Even though we can't be together,
Right.
to continue on our tradition here as Parkland as a family
Yes.
of believers.
And, I've told you before, I think it's really cool because you can go back and watch it again. And so if your family can't be with you this Sunday night, then you can go back and watch it when they're able to be with you another time. So that will be something that...
Maybe Christmas Day,
Yes,
while
yes.
you're opening presents, you can turn it on
that would be fun.
have
Yeah.
it in the background.
Yes,
So.
yes. Okay, next, Jason.
All right. We have just finished, as a church, the Read the Bible for Life Bible study, which taught us how to read the Bible and put everything into context.
Yes.
Well, launching out of that, Pastor PK and Pastor Chris have been working on a discipleship plan for 2021 because COVID, going into 2021, we know that things are going to be limited as far as our gatherings. So this is a way that we as a church can disciple together through this next year. And Pastor PK has made a journal with our readings. There's usually
Right.
1 to 2 chapters each day. There's 5 readings per week. In this journal will also be Pastor Chris's preaching series for the year, and there'll be sermon notes so you can take your sermon notes because the sermons will be based on the readings that we'll be reading together. And the discipleship journal allows you for journaling and taking notes. It helps us develop those skills of journaling.
Right.
And it's really a lot of fun, really helpful. It kind of makes you focused. It's not about checking off boxes. It's more about getting into the Word. And there'll be the sermon note pages. So as Pastor Chris preaches through the passages that we're going to be reading through, that'll help reinforce some of the stuff that we're doing. And the journals are available for a $10 donation. So you just stop by the church office and we'll make sure that you get one. It's going to be a great emphasis for all of 2021 as a congregation for us to go through this together.
Okay.
So we can't, gather like we would normally do in big discipleship classes and those things. So this will be where we can all work through the same thing together, and that way you can talk amongst yourselves. And I think this also goes in with some D groups that Pastor PK and Pastor Chris are working on. So more accountability and groups of 3 to 5. It's just going to be a great year as far as discipleship next year. So I'm very excited because we're all going to be in it together.
Yes.
So.
Pastor Jason and I may have misled you a little bit last week. I think we said that this was also going to be used in Sunday school. It's not really.
No.
It'll be used in the D groups, discipleship groups, but we will continue with our normal Sunday school literature. Now, I would not be surprised if questions about it didn't come up in Sunday school, but it will not be the literature or the theme of Sunday school. So if we misled you, we apologize for that. Yeah. Okay. Next.
Well, this is an exciting thing. Because we can't do big Christmas events and those things, I thought it would be fun to do a Christmas light inflatable scavenger hunt. So this week you'll receive an email with all of the different guidelines of what we're looking for. We're going to have our hashtag of PBC Family Light Hunt, and you'll have a whole week to do this, which will lead us into our drive-in movie, which we'll talk about in just a minute, and then we'll win I have some door prizes for the top 5 people that find all these, and they're going to be hard inflatables, and it'll help you all just get out and enjoy looking at Christmas lights, and it'll just be a fun time. I love, one of my favorite things is looking at Christmas lights. And
Yes.
so you'll have inflatables to look for. You'll have specific decorations to look for on people's houses. So this will get you all as a family out and just enjoying the Christmas season.
Now, we've done one of these before, right? When did we do one before?
February.
Okay.
Last
right
February.
before COVID.
Right before COVID.
Okay. Well, Craig, my husband Craig and I, we were a team, and I think we made it too hard. We finished last because we tried to read things into the clues that weren't there. You know, we tried to make it real hard. So it's not as hard as Craig and I made it. So come and when it's time to do the scavenger hunt, just do it and take it for what the clue says and have some fun. So
yeah, it's going to be a little bit more straightforward because it'll be like a list of things.
Good.
So,
Maybe we can we can handle that one.
And you can just check off. You take a picture,
Yes.
and then once you get all your pictures, you just hashtag load them up to Facebook or and hashtag it hashtag PBC Family Light Hunt.
Yeah.
And so that way we can all enjoy each other's lights and where everybody found out different pictures and stuff. So
examples. Yeah.
It'll be just kind of a nice time for us to be together again, apart.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, the drive-in. On Saturday, December 19th at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have an outside drive-in. We're going to show a movie, kid-friendly movie. We're going to pass out prizes from the scavenger hunts. The kids are going to get some candy and crafts and things that they were going to get if we had been able to do our drive-through nativity.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a great time. We're going to listen to it on FM transmitter speakers, so we'll all be able to hear. And stay in your car and be socially distanced. We're super glad that this is one of the pluses about it getting light earlier, because we can start our movie at 6:30 and see. This is also something that would be wonderful for you to invite friends to. So if you have some friends that are unchurched or don't have it, they maybe don't go to church right this minute, please invite them to this. We will make them feel welcome, and it'll get them. They'll know where we are, and they know we care about them. So this is a super fun event for us and a great outreach event.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Because we talked about doing one of these back in the summer, but it doesn't get dark till 9 o'clock,
Yeah,
so you can't start the movie till 9:30, and a lot of people, that's bedtime.
Yeah, so this is on Saturday, so it shouldn't interfere with anybody's, very few people's work schedule. We should be able to pull that off. All right, let's see what's there. Oh, our Lottie Moon offering.
Oh, this is very exciting.
Yes.
I think the last I heard, we were about halfway to our goal of $31,000.
Yes.
And $31,000 is a very important number because
it supports a missionary unit or missionary family for an entire 6 months. And to me, that's just so important. So right now, I guess we're supporting a missionary unit for 3 months.
Yeah.
But if we reach our goal, then there's a missionary family or couple or group somewhere in the world that doesn't have to worry about money for 6 months. And that's just so important to them and to the way they live day to day and the ability that they have to share the gospel. So this is a super important goal. If you've never given to Lottie Moon, I would encourage you to Google it, find out more about it. There are absolutely no administrative costs. Everything that we take in goes straight directly to a missionary family. So it's just phenomenal. Jason and I are really excited about this, and we just want you to understand it. So, yeah.
I love the story. If you don't know anything about Lottie Moon, look her up.
Yes.
It's a fascinating story of a lady that was sold out to missions and gave her life for missions. And
she was a missionary in China.
And died on the boat.
Yes. There was a famine, and she gave all her food to the Chinese believers, and she died on the way home because she didn't feed herself, and she fed them. Yeah, it's phenomenal. So look that up and make sure you give so we can support. We got 3 more months to support our family. So
right, and we'll be collecting through into January.
Yes.
And so just help out with this.
It'd be really cool if we could get enough to support them for 9 months. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be awesome.
So what would that be, Jason? 31 and 15-ish would be 46. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Math in our heads here? Yeah. So just keep giving so we can support those people as long as
And
they
again, like Beth said, anything that we raise goes directly. There's no administrative. It doesn't pass through any hands. It goes
nothing.
directly to the mission field.
Right,
so.
correct. All right, Jason, I think that's what we got this week.
That's all we've got
So
this
we
week.
look forward to you joining in this Sunday night, and stay safe, and
Don't forget to keep
put
Jesus
first
first
in your life, and
and
wear
wear
your
your
mask.